Hello everyone, welcome to my channel where reading and yapping go hand in hand. And for today's video, I am going to be waking up at 5 a.m. And I think this is only going to be for like the work week, just because I go on vacation on Saturday. And honestly, if I'm waking up at 5 a.m., it is dark and we're staying in this cute little cabin. And my husband likes to sleep in, and I'm not going to wake him up by having a lamp on. So this is just going to be 5 days. And I truly think that this is going to be very easy. I think that I'm not going to have any issues. And why is that, you may ask? Because I already wake up at 6 a.m. I'm already an early bird. I used to wake up even earlier than 5 a.m. because I worked at FedEx and we were getting up at like 1 a.m. to load packages. So I think that this is going to be easy. This is going to be a cakewalk, okay? I honestly think though that the hardest part is going to be staying up, because obviously once I get ready, there's all that. But then when I go to sit down to get some extra time in to read with this extra hour that I'm going to have, I may or may not fall asleep. I'm going to try not to. The thing here is that if I'm recording, I probably won't, because I don't want to be recording myself while I sleep. There's a good chance that I will stay up if I am recording. But I'm going to try really hard to just stay up. And if I start getting tired, to sit up instead of lay down, because I love reading while laying down. It just doesn't hurt my neck as much. But I think that this is going to be easy. Okay. Now I already did it this morning at my house sit that I was at. Really easy. Okay. Did my reading, didn't really have any issues, and it was fine. enjoying this book. It's insane. I am 15% through and I am obsessed. This may be a 5-star book. I said that at 5% and I still think that right now. Okay guys, it is currently 5:25. I just got done getting ready and I have turned on my little lo-fi or read with me thing on the TV. But I'm sitting here, I have a little bit more time this morning than I've had the last couple days because I'm not going to the gym. I go to the gym at the same time every single time. I don't really like switching it up. The weekends I'm a little bit more flexible with, but like during the week I'm going at the same time. I'm not going today. I have a little bit more time and I can then walk my house sitting dog a little bit later, get in some more reading. But per normal, I am starting off with The Power of Habit so that I can get my 10 pages done for the day right away. I normally read it before bed, but this time, for this challenge, I'm going to be reading it in the morning and we're just gonna see. And then I am still reading Blood of Hercules on my Kindle. Not exactly. My Kindle charm fell off. Unclipped it last night because it like overwhelms me at night. I am still thoroughly enjoying this book, and when I went to like mark it as currently reading on Kindle, I saw that it was rated like just over 3 stars, like 3.5 I think, and I still don't understand why it's only a 3.5. Like, I am loving this book. There's some things that are bothering me, like the whole situation with her brother. It's just not nearly as concerned as I would be. Also, I feel like some things aren't being explained. They're kind of just being told and you're just supposed to like go with it. But there was a part where something goes on and she just does not like explain it at all, and I'm like almost 10% past when that was said and it still hasn't been explained. I could maybe have missed something. I don't know, I'm reading it super early in the morning, maybe I missed it. I'm currently 26% through. The goal for today, only 5.5 hours left with this book. That's what I'm currently reading, and nothing's changed. I've been reading the same 2 books for the duration of this entire challenge. But let me show you guys the read with me that I am watching, because I'm trying to like switch it up. This one, vibey, okay? Do you guys see how vibey that is? Like, it's so pretty. I'm gonna get into reading. It was a little harder this morning to get up, so I'm hoping that I actually stay up and I don't fall asleep. I don't even understand why it was so hard for me to get up. Like, it wasn't really like that hard, but like I was a lot more tired when I got up this morning. I went to bed fairly early. Like, I went to bed at like 8:30. Like, I got into bed at like 7. I don't know why. I was so tired. Okay, I do have a Christmas cup. We're gonna ignore that, okay? Anyways, I thought we would go through what I'm feeling so far about waking up at 5 a.m. because I just think that it would be nice to update. I haven't seen any 5 a.m. videos where people are giving like updates about how their like productivity has been or anything like that. I thought it would be a nice take to share how I've been. I feel like my productivity has been a lot better waking up that early because I'm getting in reading right away. I'm finishing my 10 pages of a self-help book. I'm getting in, honestly, probably about 50 to 60 pages right away just from like a regular like fantasy book, and it's just a really nice start to the day because I'm already finishing stuff that I need to do but I normally do later in the day, and I also just have extra time. My favorite time of day is when the world is quiet and asleep and I don't have anybody bothering me or messaging me. I don't feel like I need to be at my phone or watching anything, or just nobody's up at 5 a.m. and I get the same experience and feeling at 6 a.m. I just get to experience it for longer, and I am really, really enjoying it actually. And I think I am going to continue this. I don't know if I'm going to continue it into winter or if I'm just going to do it in the fall, because what I would like to do is I'll probably still stay up at 5, but my plan here is that since I have an extra like hour of time, I will have time to walk the dogs. So instead of trying to do it like throughout the day, I can do it in the morning, at least walk one of my dogs, probably Artemis because he has longer fur and it right now is warming up during the day, so it can be hard for him to get exercise in for a long duration. But this way he can get a walk in right away and I can just walk when nobody else is really out. And obviously there is safety issues with that, but my dogs are bigger, so scary dog privilege. But I really think I'm gonna try to implement waking up at 5 a.m. even if it's just like during the week. I am most busy during the week. The weekends I'm not that busy, and even on the weekends I sleep in not that long, but I sleep until maybe like, instead of waking up at 6, I'm sleeping in until 6:37ish. I might just have it where like during the week I am getting up at 5. I'm really productive. The weekends I can sleep in until my normal like 6:30, and I feel like that's like a really good balance. So far I have done it for 3 days, and today was the hardest. I did mention that earlier today, but today was definitely the hardest to get up. I really didn't want to, and the only reason why I got up was because of this video and making sure that I could film my phone at 5 a.m. and not later on in the day, because I am not failing this challenge. If there's one thing about me, I am sticking to a challenge, okay? I am following the rules, and the only rule is getting up at 5 a.m. Okay? That is the main one. That is the struggle, and I'm sticking to it. I'm sticking to it for either one more day or 2 more days. I don't know. I'm going back and forth on how long this is going to be. That is so far like a 3-day update about how this has been going, and I don't know. I think next time I do this, I might make it a little bit more challenging, because 5 a.m. just is not, like, it's hard, but it's not like that hard for me personally. I used to work at FedEx, so I loaded the trucks that went out for delivery. So for years, for almost 6 years, I was waking up at 12 to 1 a.m. to load packages. So waking up early is not super challenging for me because I did that for so many years. Maybe I'll try and do like a 4 a.m. and the challenge is going to be not only waking up at 4 a.m. but like also staying up for 2 hours extra to read. But if you guys are interested in that, let me know and I will gladly do it. I like a good challenge, okay? And maybe we will do an extreme version and I will do like a 1 a.m. or something. Now, I think it's fun to note that I like to wake up early. I go to bed early. However, I don't know if I'm going to be able to go to bed early enough to do a 1 a.m. But like I said, I like a good challenge, so I'll figure it out. Enough yapping. I need to stop doing this. It's been 7 minutes. Okay. I am going to do some more reading and get on with my day, but I will see you guys tomorrow morning at my own house, actually. This is my last day at this house sit, so it will be in a very familiar environment, probably in my reading corner. But until tomorrow. It's the end of today's video. I ended up only waking up 4 days at 5 a.m. I was gonna do Friday as well, but I had so much to do. I was like, I am not getting up at 5 a.m. Like, it is not happening. So I ended up doing Monday through Thursday, and I thought I would just go through like a little recap. Even though basically everything I said on Wednesday is still exactly what I'm feeling now, I thought I would just do a little wrap up. I will say that I do feel like my productivity was significantly better when I was waking up at 5 a.m. because I had even more things done earlier in the day, so I was able to enjoy my afternoon a little bit more. I just had an extra hour to get stuff done and get in reading and not try to fit that into like the rest of my day, and it was nice. And I do think that I'm gonna try and wake up closer to 5 more often, and I would like to make it so that Monday through Friday I am waking up at 5, and then the weekends I sleep in a little bit more. But overall, I enjoyed this challenge. I thought it was going to be, like, I jokingly said at the beginning, I was like, this isn't going to be that challenging. Now, I say that all the time as a joke. I'm like, oh, it's not going to be that hard. And then I'm actually like struggling deeply. But this one, I thought I was actually going to struggle a lot more than I ended up struggling. It was not hard at all. And I feel like this challenge is probably made for the people who get up a lot later than I do, which is fine. I just get up at 6 a.m. because it's just fun for me. And I like having all this stuff done before 9 a.m. But I don't know. It was not nearly as challenging as I thought it was going to be. But next time I'm going to make it more challenging. It's going to be like a 4 a.m. wake up, okay? Because 5 a.m. not nearly challenging enough, and I want a challenge, okay? But that is the end of this video, and I will see you guys next time.